What is up, boys? So today we have another super fun gameplay incoming. I was playing Fennec, and you already know the Daze Master, the only person who ever uses that mediocre skill, is back at it again with Fennec with Daze. Now you might be thinking, why are you trolling? Why are you doing this in ranked? I'm tilted. Don't troll the enemy, the teammates. But no, this is not a troll. And I will explain you why it is really not really strong, but it's decent. You know, I would say it's decent. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna tell you it's broken. It definitely isn't OP because yeah. But I'm gonna explain why it's decent. So first of all, Daze on Fennec is meta in King of Glory. Everyone uses it in King of Glory. You're a noob if you don't use Daze on Fennec in King of Glory. You play him side lane, Daze, full AD, and you'll see why, okay? And basically, in King of Glory though, Daze stuns for 0.75 seconds. In this game, it stuns for 0.5 seconds. That is a huge difference. That is 30% less stun. I don't know why they did that, because Daze in King of Glory is not OP, but it's good on a lot of heroes. A lot of supports take it. It's a cool spell. I think it's really fun to have. And yeah, basically, it's nerfed in this game. That is why it's not broken. If it wasn't nerfed, it would be absolutely broken on this Fennec. Because this Fennec, in King of Glory, he doesn't have the reset on the dash. So you might think, okay, a flicker would be good, but here you really don't need it. You can use sprint, which is good, but flicker, usually, you just don't need it. It still has some uses, but yeah. Anyway, so let's get right into why Daze is good. So, basically, you throw your S1, you throw your ult, you roll in, you Daze, and he's stunned in your circle, in your ult, in your S2. It just does so much damage. You auto attack him, you stun him again, he just dies. You know, like, you are an assassin now. With Daze, you're an absolute assassin. And you'll see, because the duration is so low in this game, it's really hard to pull off. But in King of Glory, you Daze them, and he takes so much damage from your ult. And of course, it's an AoE stun, so you can do it AoE in teamfights as well. So, it's just absolutely insane in King of Glory. Here in this game, you'll see I struggle pulling it off. I ended up getting a good game. I tried a couple games, and I pulled it off pretty well. And yeah. And then the other reason why Daze is so good is a Nakrov or a Murat jumps on you, you Daze him. Look at this. See, we Daze, we kill him, we roll in again. I should have rolled out. That was my bad. I go way too greedy. I really disrespected the L'Oreal damage. But yeah, I Dazed them there, and yeah. That Daze, I'm not going to show you that teamfight again, because that Daze didn't do that much, because they were stunned. Most of them, 2 of them were stunned by Grackled anyway, but the 3rd one got stunned. But yeah, like, you'll see one team fight where I'll explain why it is so strong. But anyway, it's really hard to pull off in this game, because as I'm saying, it just doesn't last a long time, so you don't have a huge window to pull it off. And now here we just get the kill, we roll in, we end up rolling in to kill the L'Oreal, and we do get her. I just really like this hero now. I think he's really strong. Like, he gets banned every game almost now. He's really OP. But yeah, he's still just really fun to play. I really like that they reworked him to have the S2 reset. But yeah. Anyway, so the cool thing about Daze as well is it's one of those skills that only has a 90-second cooldown. So you're gonna be able to use it just much more than a flicker. And as I said, if I would take another skill on Fennec, I would probably take Sprint in most cases, or even Purify. Purify is very underrated too. And you can see we complete our claves. Of course, I showed you the build in the beginning already, but that build should be pretty well known for Fennec players. It's the standard build, it's just crit. And here we will kill her, I think. Yep, she can't really do much. I crit a lot there. I got a little bit lucky with the crits, again on him as well. But yeah. We just keep roaming now, because I cleared my bot lane. It is pushing into their territory a little bit, so we have some time. If I was bot lane now, I would have to be afraid of the enemy jungler, Like if I can't really push out that bot lane solo right now anyway, so I just end up joining my team, trying to push some towers. And here my Murad is top. He's really far away from this red, so I just end up taking it. Because Murad, first of all, is a hero. He needs his blue, but he doesn't need his red as much. And I am snowballing, and maybe it's a little bit toxic, but he was far away, so it's fine. And here I think he's in there, but he's not. He already ran away out of vision, unluckily. I wanted to wait for the Murad to catch up a little bit, so we have the kill confirmed. Like, no risk there. But he ended up getting away, unfortunately. And here we're just gonna clear that wave, and then again, just gonna join our team. Because the next wave is hasn't even spawned, or just spawned in fact. So it's gonna take a long time. I immediately try to go into their jungle to trap people, because this is how you play this. This is an assassin now. And you just... Okay, I completely missed. I completely missed because he dashed immediately. That was unlucky. It's fine. You'll see. We'll have some nice moments with this Daze. Because, yeah. But here, I thought he would go that way. And I tried to dash into him. Of course, you should always try to dash onto the enemy, because it also procs your S1. If you dash onto someone, the S1 is instantly popped. Like, it's so fast. Because the ticks are so fast on the S2. And here we just dodge the dragon stun with our S2. Something neat to do. And we should probably push out the bottom wave. But I end up just trying to invade him. We don't get him, unfortunately. If I had Daze there, I could have stunned him, so he can't punish the stun, the buff, and we probably would have gotten it. But yeah, I already wasted it before. I would have liked the blue buff, actually. And here, see? S2 instantly refreshed. Like, the S1 pops so fast into him. But we just don't do a lot of damage to him. We don't have our armor pierce yet. He's just a really, really tanky hero, too. The Toro. That is a decent team fight, I think, because we stay at the edge of it, and we can just clean up everything. We lost 2 people though, but one of them died top lane, so it doesn't really count. That was still a good team fight. 3-for-1 trade for that fight, and I'm pretty sure 3 people are still dead. I might try to push out this tower, but my wave is gonna take some time to hit the tower, so I'm not sure. I think I'll just trap the Nakrov here, or try to steal his stuff. Here he just gets absolutely cut. There we go, you see? You roll onto him, and the S1 just gets popped so fast, and you reset your dash. And then he can't really do anything, because of course your dash has invulnerability frames. I think he saw me here, so I just back out. I'm pretty sure he saw me. I just used my ult for the wave clear. It doesn't really matter. It's a pretty short cooldown. 20 seconds, you see? Not a big deal to use it like that. Especially if you have blue buff. If you have blue buff, it's 20 seconds. If I didn't have blue buff, I probably wouldn't have done it. And here he uses everything to get away. Doesn't have his ult now. But we are fine. We should be able to... You see how safe I try to stay? I try to stay at the very edge of the team fight, at the start of it. And then maybe if you see everyone is low, you end up deciding to go in, jump in, try to pop everyone. But right now I'm trying to stay safe, and you see, now I realized I can dash in. We throw a beautiful ult there, hit the L'Oreal as well, pick up both kills. The auto attack gets cancelled, unfortunately. You saw he was already trying to throw his little thing, throw his little snowball, but the guy just dashed out of range before I could do it, unlucky. And we still have our bow of slaughter, so... But now I realize the Omen with Disrupt is really doing a good job disrupting us, you know what I mean? Hey, and yeah, we have to just go back. I try to use my S1 on Omen, but I just hit the minion. Unlucky, I guess. But yeah, we're doing pretty fine here. I think I go for Rank Breaker here. Usually you could go Muramasa, but I feel like everyone is squishy. No, I do go for Muramasa, right? Yeah, I do go for Muramasa. I just realized there's Omen, and whenever there's 2 tanks, I usually go for Muramasa. And considering that the L'Oreal also has a armor item, which is Aegis. Most likely, most L'Oreals buy that. You should go Muramasa this game. But if it's only one tank, if it's only the support is a tank, and they have a top lane like Richter or something that doesn't really build armor, you should just go... Here he gets completely cocked. He tries to ult us, but he ults us in our S2, which nullifies it, and then he just gets destroyed. And yeah. As I was saying, usually rank breaker is pretty good, because you just kill the squishies so fast then. And here I'm like, okay, are we really gonna lose? Do I have to go back? I don't think I have to go back. I think I can just push this wave and get the tower. So I was staying here, and here I was happy because I made the right decision. Because they all had to go back. And now the Makrov is gonna come, I think. So I just walk away. He's probably doing his rep off now. I'm gonna clear the wave soon. And here I'm staying really safe. I was playing very, very safe that game. I was staying at the far edge of the lane, just so even if Makrov comes, he won't see me because he's probably not going to jump to the edge of the lane. Now we use the S2, we don't get the reset, so we have to be careful a little bit. I think I can just chase her here. She doesn't have her S2 now, but she is too far away. I didn't want to expend my S2 either, so we're just chilling. We don't have any waves, unfortunate. We can't really get any of the towers. But we can get the Slayer, which Murad is already soloing, and he can do that, so it's fine. We just try to zone the enemies, and we did it really well. We should be done with the Slayer any moment now. There it is, soon. Dio-chan just walks past it, she doesn't even care. That was kind of Pepe hands because no one really helped him. But as I said, it's fine. I take the red buff again. Basically, I'm 7-1. I'm really fed, so it's fine. And the Murad doesn't want to go back, to be honest. He would rather stay. I mean, he doesn't want to go bot lane to get the red, so it's fine for him to stay up there. So we just grab it. I'm sure he was okay with that. And now I see the Omen with Disrupt is overextended, so I just try to kill him again. And I think we are gonna kill him again. There we go. He ulted us this time, but it didn't matter. He was already almost dead. And I don't mind taking some damage because, of course, we have a lot of lifesteal. Now we're full items. I pre-ordered Death Sickle for in a team fight. When you die and you are in Blade of Eternity, you open the shop, sell the blade while you're respawning and get your Death Sickle. And yeah, the standard, you know. And now our Murad used his dragon bot lane, which was kind of wasted, but I think it was just running out, so we just had to use it. And we didn't really have any waves pushed either, so we didn't... This is gonna be a huge play, look at this. We stunned him, so he couldn't dash away, you saw? Like, we stunned him in the bush, you didn't see it really, but we completely one-shot him. That's what I was saying, you play this guy as an assassin. Like, look how I dodged the little bird thing, the vision, and now I stun him in the bush, and he can't get away. You saw? He couldn't get away because of that split-second stun, and then he just, my S1 exploded onto him, the ult absolutely shredded him. Like, you didn't even see how fast he got one-shot. It's just insane, you know? And that is one of the reasons why Daze is good, but as I said, it's really good for self-heal as well. Like, if someone jumps on you, you just daze and then roll away, and they can't really chase you after that anymore. So yeah, just a really good, especially on this Fennec. Someone jumps on you, you recall your ult back to you, you daze him, and then you roll away, and then he's just gonna take so much damage. So yeah, I just wish they would buff Daze. I mean, no one ever uses it. It's obviously underpowered a little bit. Buff it to 0.75 second stun, like in King of Glory, and it's gonna be a good skill for sure. It's gonna be used by a lot of supports as well. Like, it can be used by Teamy, it can be used by so many supports. I would use it on a lot of, like, Lumber. Lumber probably still goes Flicker, but a lot of supports can use it. Like, Toro would definitely use it. Stuff like that. Because it just sets up so much stuff, you know? You dash in as a Toro, you use your S2, and while you're S2ing, you just daze them, so they can't get out of your S2, and then yeah. It's just very versatile. I think it would buff a lot of heroes as well that need buffs. It's good on hero too sometimes, so that is fun. And now I think I just dash away, because if he ults me, he ends up messing up though. So we can just keep poking them. I deal decent damage. I don't deal a lot of damage, but I deal decent damage. And I think I can just keep on popping off here, because we have... here I just messed up. You know, the item... Usually Blade of Eternity is on my last item slot. But this time it was on the second last, so my brain got completely confused and I couldn't do it. It's kind of funny. It is kind of a funny brain lag. But anyway, we ended up 1v3ing or something. And yeah. I mean, it wasn't really anything special. This hero is really broken, guys, so... Yeah, not much I can say about that, but... It was still a pretty fun game to show with the Daze. And yeah, I think we're just gonna end here. Exactly, we do it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any more funny suggestions for like funny builds that still work, you know, not something that doesn't work at all, something that still works, like this is still pretty decent, just let me know in the comments and I will try to provide a gameplay. And yeah, if you like this, leave a like and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, boys. Bye bye.